So this, you were talking about the gods within.
Mm.
Okay, and you said, well, you believe that the gods are within, and,
Yes.
and I understand the claim that you're making, and the limits of that claim, but I want to explore that. Okay, so as humanity advances, and we'll say advancement is the aggregation of larger societies, our more sophisticated view of the world, more technological power, that sort of thing, more ability to predict and control.
And indeed a longer lifetime. And
yes, and the things that come along with that, and more peace by the looks of things, and more food, and
all the Steven Pinker things.
Yeah, right. This exactly that. So the gods aggregate and unify. That happens across as cultures collide and integrate. The gods integrate and unify. It's the battle between the gods in heaven. That's the parallel development to the battle between tribes for dominance on earth. But it's an integrative process as well as a submission process.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are within.
Yes.
Now you have an integrated God within.
Yes.
That's what tortures you with your conscience.
Yes, that's your Jiminy Cricket. It's your what philosophers call your deontic or deontological voice.
So then you ask yourself.
Yeah.
Then you ask yourself, and this is a dead serious question. So imagine that people are exploring the moral domain, whose reality is blatantly obvious, but difficult to formalize. Let's say we're exploring the nature of the moral realm tentatively, and we develop more powerful and more integrated theories as we progress. And you end up with a unified God, so it's a monotheism. There's a God within. Then the question is, well, what exactly is that God within? Does it correspond to something that's real, or is it just a figure of the imagination? But then you say, well, if it's just a figure of the imagination, what exactly is the imagination? See, I think partly Christianity insists that this integrated God figure also had a real existence. That's how Christianity tries to solve this particular problem.
Yes.
And people like C.S. Lewis and Jung to some degree as well would say, well, once in history, someone acted out that unified God so completely that something happened. That's the proposition. Okay, well, that's the limit of the proposition.
Yeah.
And then the question is, well, how real is this moral striving? It's real enough so you torture yourself when you don't engage in it properly. It's real enough so you can't avoid its call. It's real enough so that you can make moral errors that are so severe that you can doubt the validity of your own existence. It's real enough for that.